everybody, this is Gwen with Can Gwen Cook, and today we're going to be cooking some delicious miso glazed pan-fried lamb chops. Before you begin, take a look at the description below. Most of the items here that you can get, you probably need to shop at an Asian market to get them. All right? So let's begin. First off, we have rice wine vinaigrette. We have a bottle of mirin. We will use today white miso paste. This is the item that you probably can't get at the Asian market, but you can get it at Costco. This is a monkfruit sweetener. It's a substitute 1-for-1 for white sugar. 0 calories, made from fruit. You won't get diabetes from this. And of course, the main star of the dish, you got your lamb chops here, Australian bread. Where do you pick this up at? Go to Costco. You get a rack with 9 chops in there. Here's 4 are cooking today. I believe lamb and sheep go bad, so I'm excited for some bad glazing. All right, turn on your stove at about medium heat. Add in 1/4 cup of mirin, 1 tablespoon of rice wine vinegar. Follow up with 2 tablespoons of water. Whisk. It's going to take about 20 seconds for the evaporation of the vinaigrette. Next up, you add 4 tablespoons of white miso paste into the mixture. Most important, whisk away. Smells glazy here. Now, if you are cooking this for your, second or third time, you will, be able to add a little bit more miso if you like the more miso flavor to it. Or the next step, we'll be adding our monkfruit sweetener to make it a little bit sweeter. So it will all depend on your taste preference. But for the standard recipe, it will be 4 tablespoons of white miso paste. Next up, 3 tablespoons of monkfruit sweetener or white sugar as your substitute. Continue stirring and whisking. This is very important because we don't want any of the monk fruit to burn. So make sure that you are stirring. What we're going to do now is set the marinade aside to let it sit for room temperature for about 10 to 15 minutes. All right, now that you have your miso marinade at room temperature, take your delicious looking lamb chops and find a large Ziploc bag. And then pour the room temperature marinade in the bag. Now, you're going to need to marinate these lamb chops for a minimum of 8 hours. So usually I marinate them in the morning and then cook them up for dinner. Or I do an overnight marinade if I decide to prep these out during lunchtime or dinner time. Ziploc bag is closed. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Put the bag into the fridge for, again, a minimum of 8 hours. Lucky for us, we have a bag waiting for us in the fridge for us to start cooking. Grab a non-stick frying pan. I like to use avocado oil because it is high heat and heart healthy for you in regards to pan frying anything. As an alternative, I recommend olive oil. Stay away from corn oil, vegetable oil. They're not good for you. A little bit of dab. What we have to do now is get a plate with a paper towel and then wipe off the excess miso glaze on your marinated lambchops. Pat it dry because the miso glaze will actually burn in the non-stick frying pan, so we want to make sure that it doesn't burn at all. Here we go. Baramu! Now we keep the heat about low, so I would say a 4 on the gas stove in itself. Leave the chop in the non-stick frying pan for about 2 minutes or until the lamb chop itself has a char to it on the level that you would like. Look at that beautiful char on this lamb chop. 2 minutes on each side. The max number of chops that you should be putting into this pan would be 2. Right now we're doing 1 for now to make sure that it is perfect for our awesome video. Oh, look how pretty and charred this is. And the smell of the miso in the house. Woo. Now, as you cook these for 2 minutes on each side, you allow the lamb chops to rest on the plate for about 3 to 5 minutes so that it can soak in all of the delicious flavor. Look at these beautiful miso glazed lamb chops. They're ready for the tasting room. Alright, ready chops. Let the judge begin. Ken, Gwen, cook!
I like it. Yep. Really good.
Miso glazed barbecue.